Welcome to my Facebook Live. Yes, it's a Thursday night, so get excited. The weekend's nearly here. It's not my usual Wednesday. As I said, I hadn't been well, so just changed my Wednesday night to Thursday night. So I hope you're doing well, better than I am. I am. I don't know whether I'm on the mend. It's hard to shake off. But I thought I wanted to share this card with you. I had it ready and I was all set to go, but I just wasn't ready yesterday. So please let me know if you are watching with me today. And I'm just going to make sure everything is good. And I'm not talking to myself like I was last time. And I thought I was recording and nothing was happening. It was awesome. But you got to see two cards then when I recreated it. So today we're going with men's cards. And I think this is a stamp set that I'm using the Pallet Thoughts stamp set. It's retiring. And I just checked before I went on live that it was still available. It is still available. And I thought it would be nice to showcase this stamp set only because I haven't seen a lot done with it. And I think it really went under the radar in our last annual catalog. And it gives some nice backgrounds. And our CEO, Sarah Douglas, did a little background technique probably a couple of months ago. And I thought it would be nice to show it to you today. So I'm just giving a few minutes for people to hop on, say hi, and tell me how you're going on this Thursday. It's been a busy week, nonetheless. I struggled today. I went to work today. It was a bit of a struggle. And got a couple of techniques, and I've got a special offer for you as well. So hold on and wait with me till the end. I've got a very special offer, and this offer also extends to those who are at the Craft Alive show who are watching. So this offer will extend today and tomorrow on what I'm showing you. So I hope you enjoyed. You're with Rochelle. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Rochelle Smith, and I'm from Stamping Flair. I'm the owner of Stamping Flair, and I'm based in Blind Bight in Victoria. Blind Bight is a suburb on the Mornington Peninsula, and we are between Cranbourne and Turin. That's the best way I can explain when people know the suburbs. Some people have heard of Blind Bight. It's a little town, and I have been a Stamping Up demonstrator for 6 years now, thoroughly enjoying it. It is my second job, but I would say it is pretty much hand in hand with my full part-time job, which I have 4 days a week. So I really enjoy this, and I'm so glad that I can come home and do this as an extra. So today I will turn my camera around so you can see what I'm working with. It's the Pallet Thought stamp set, and you can see that it's got this nice large background stamp. It's not as large as a normal background stamp, but it does have a nice wood background. And this particular stamp is a banner shape, and you could do several types of backgrounds with that. And I think you can do those muted colors as well, so you don't have to have your card stuck in that color. Lovely sentiments, and I think it's great for guys, especially, of course, which it says, hello, handsome, happy birthday, of course, neutral, it's a good day, thanks for everything you do, and just some simple patterns. You could take that hello separately and use it as well. So the card I've got to show you today uses some of our new in colors, the 2021 to 2023 in colors, but I'm also going to change it up a touch so we get a bit of a different look. I have used soft succulent, which is that green color, and evening evergreen. So that's the darker green. So we did get a couple of nice greens, and this is a lovely rich green, which I quite like how it balances out with the others, the soft succulent in there. So I'm sure you are going to love this brand new colors we have got. It's um, it's a nice array of colors, and I'll bring in my Stamparatus. So that's the tool that is a must-have for this technique I'm showing you today. Excuse my very crackly voice I'm having. It is sounding pretty awful, a bit croaky. So I have brought some. I'm going to work with a piece of soft succulent cardstock, and the Stamparatus comes with everything you need to get going on this. So I'm going to lay it like this. And I'll cut my cardstock at 9.9 by 14.2. However, I am going to cut that down. You get 2 magnets with your Stamparatus. I'm just using one, and there's a little place at the back for both of them. So I will lay this down here, and I've just put the stick is a little bit crooked, but I can adjust that as I cut it as well. And our cling stamps, our cling stamps are really clean. Sorry, just bear with me. Sorry, Cassie was talking to me. So, wanted to chat with me for a minute. I just have to go up. Just give us something. Bear with me. Okay, so we are going to do this. Sorry about that. And we bring our plate down. Now there's 2 plates that come with the Stamparatus, so you have several options with that. Pick that up, and what I do is just a little tip for you. Keep your plate on there so it just allows you to get some even inking up of the stamp, and let me just move that up. And press that down there. The reason I moved it up this way is sometimes in the corner it's a little bit hard with the cling stamps to get it even. Now I want it a little bit darker. So the benefit of doing it with the Stamparatus or stamping with the Stamparatus is you can go over it twice, and without worrying about alignment, and that's what's good. That's one of the pluses of this tool. So you can get that. Now what I'm going to do is move this with these little tabs there. You can, for want of probably a better word, you can create patterns. So I've moved that up 2 notches, and I'm going to ink that up again. So I'm just creating a background here, and you can do this with any stamp, and it's ideal to move your ink pad out of the way. And again, I will ink that up again. I reckon my earliest espresso, I don't think I've ever re-inked it in the 6 years that I've been a demonstrator. So it's doing pretty well and is probably ready for a re-inking, and that's with all my classes, with everyone using it. It's a nice stamp set. If you want to get some variation, you could always move the stamp, but I'm just leaving it like that. And then we'll move it another 2 notches. So you can see this is a pretty clever little and a nifty little thing. which you can use. If you know of anyone who would like to see this video, please share it with your friends, your crafty friends who might be interested. And that's the last one we're going to do on that. And I'm going to do another layer of the inking. It does make for less wastage, especially like sometimes with sentiments you find you might not get the sentiment quite right, and it gives you lots of ability to re-ink. Now I'll just bring my chamois. The other day Adrian told me he was talking about ordering me to print some labels for him, and he got printing for car chamois, and he goes COJMOIS. I knew that stepping up is SHMOY. That's our chamois. This is really great. It's not like a car chamois. It's not an absorbent. It's more like a sponge. So I will put that aside for now, and I will give that a clean later. I don't need that for now. And I'm going to cut that down to 9.3 by 13.6. So this is going to be 13.6. And 9.3. So I'll save that, and then I have also got Nature's Roots dies. Now these dies are retiring and they are on special at the moment. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna check what the price is on them because I thought they were. I could be wrong. No. Nature's Roots. Let me just double check for you. Computers are a great thing. Can get information, and no, they are not on special. I'm sorry. But they are retiring, and these were really good. They have like tree. You can create silhouettes of trees, leaves. That leaf. So like this, we'll die cut the shape, and then this embosses it. So I'm going to show you how to do that on the mini stamping cut and emboss machine now. So I've got a bit of evening evergreen. The mini stamping cut and emboss machine is, I think, $107, and very portable. It folds like this. So it doesn't take much space at all. I of course have it open all the time, but it is very lightweight as well. So I'm just going to cut that, place that in and cut it out, I should say, not cut it up. It's great for traveling. Yeah. Take it with you somewhere. It doesn't weigh a lot. So now I'm going to insert it back, this leaf, back into the die cutting machine, or the stamping cut and emboss machine, and this particular die will create the veins in it. This is just how I do it, and it worked fine. I don't change any sandwiches or anything like that. If you are looking at making more of your extending your paper crafting. And if you don't have a die cutting machine, it's a good investment. So I've got all my bits and pieces. I'm getting them together. So we have our earliest stress of tire base, our soft succulent mat, and then I thought on the original card I had matted that on another piece of soft succulent. Then I thought I'll use evening evergreen on this just for a change. Let's change it up. And I brought in a piece of Cajun Craze designer series paper. We get all these in our colors. So in every color you get the designer series paper, and you get 6x6. So these are my main pieces for my card. So I'm just gonna assemble it for now, and then we'll do our sentiment after. So just some liquid glue. Tumble is what it's commonly known as, but if you're looking for it in the catalog, it's not known as tumble. It is liquid adhesive. Isn't that green nice? It's like a forest green. A sandwich. I just felt that was too much wood, so I just used the wording on that. And I've just glued that down. And that's 4 centimeters by 9.3 centimeters. Now for the linen thread, the easiest way to do this, I'll use a little bit of tearing tape. And I attach it to the back here. So I do use a few strips of this just so that to make it easy for me to hold it together, and we will see why I do that. So firstly, I will start by just attaching one end to that, and then I'll bring it over there. And then instead of wrapping it round, we'll just stick that down like that, and a bit like that. Now I just want to secure it, because sometimes it can move around and you don't want to be mucking around. I want to make your life a bit easier. Just put another piece of tape. It doesn't make it bulky at all. It will stick down fine. And then I'm going to put another layer on. So my natural tendency would be to have that wider and this a bit narrower. And using tearing tape helps you not have to have like using 3 hands. Sometimes you do need. If you can make life a little bit easier. Just bring that down. So now I can glue that straight down there. It's quite an easy little card to do. How easy was it lining that wood stamp with the Stamparatus? Now for the the bowl, I take about 30 centimeters, two lots, like 60 centimeters, and then I tie a bowl. You probably don't need that much, but just better to have more than less. I love this linen thread. It just folds really easily and ties really easily. And you know how there are some ribbons and fabrics that just drape and work really well. And you can have it as long as you want. So I'm going to cut that down a bit. Just wondering why one was a bit longer. So we're pretty much nearly there. I'm just going to use a glue dot to stick that down. I've got a special offer today and tomorrow. If you purchase the Stamparatus, you're going to get 10% off the price of the Stamparatus. So the Stamparatus is normally $85. So you're going to get 10% off. However, to get the 10% off, you are going to need to place that order through me. And you're going to need to call me to place that order or text me so you don't miss out. So that offer is on today and until the end of tomorrow. That excludes shipping, but that's 10% on the retail price of the Stamparatus. It is a very handy tool to have. Now it's time to do our sentiment. And I've just got a bit of scrap, basically. That's all that is. This is early espresso. And I've got the happy birthday, which just flew off at a staff block. A bit by Versamark. I guess that looks a bit wonky, doesn't it? It's not straight. An embossing buddy. Now I use this. This is just basically powder. You can make this. One of my friends made this with a sock because I saw it on Pinterest, and she put some powder in. You can use corn flour and make that with a sock because Snappy Up used to have this, but they don't. And it's a really handy tool. It gets rid of the static, basically, when you heat emboss. So this is just a bit of scrap cardstock I'm having, and I'm using it just for my embossing powder. Now, white embossing powder did retire by itself, but it is going to be available like in a kit kind of thing. So that's gonna come, but at the moment it's out. Don't worry about the color of that embossing my Versamark. That's just because I mucked around with some techniques, and that's what happens when you. But it doesn't affect the performance of my. Let me stick that down. Doesn't affect the performance of my step. I'm sorry if my head is in the way. So Versamark. Let me not assume that everybody knows what that is. Versamark is an ink pad which is like a glue. feeling that it's not straight. Don't you love it when you don't get it all straight? Here we are, it's straight on the larger piece. There we are. Okay. So it's a glue type substance. So you're stamping and then you add your embossing powder over it. So your embossing powder sticks on it. And then I bring in my heat gun and I'm gonna heat the embossing powder so it will melt. Let's get rid of this. So you can reuse the embossing powder. So let's just heat the heat gun first. I heat it for about 15 seconds on the second setting. So the heat gun is available in our catalog as well. And then I'll bring it over and it'll melt. I'm just going to heat it a bit more. You'll see it changing. Excuse me. It's a great, the white is really nice for darker cardstock as well, so it gives you the ability to stamp on darker cardstock. Alright, and I'm just going to trim that down a bit. So I'm just eyeballing this, it's approximately a little, let's see, about a centimeter. But you could go less, you could go more. So I've trimmed it a little bit tight on that top, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes I measure diligently, other times not so much. Now the banner sticker punch has it has measurements, so it will punch out 3 different sizes, but I don't necessarily stick to those sizes. So I've got the idea with these types of punches. We've got 3 in our catalogs. The idea is to give you layered looks like that. I don't necessarily stick to those sizes. You can, as long as you put it like, you can adjust it. I may have to put a post-it note in there. Let's see. I probably should have done this before I cut it. Yeah, so see that you can adjust it. So that one's only a tiny bit out. I probably, instead of using a poster with that one, I will do it by hand, and I will show you on the larger one. It's ideal to layer. That's what the idea behind the banner sticker punch, or any of those. There's a few of them in there, different shapes. They're not all that. They're banner style. The next one I've got is this. So this will be probably a better example. So I'll trim down to a centimeter. It's a great way to use up your 2 centimeters. A great way to use up your scraps as well. You can even go 3 layers if you wanted. Looks really nice with some pastel colors too. then I will stick that down to that, so you can keep it really even and do different looks. And I'll just go like that, and then I left a bit of a gap there and cut that down. So then I can stick that there with some dimensionals. Make sure you hop onto the Craft Live page and see what events they've got. They've got different classes and lives and different types of crafts. You can have a look at right up till Sunday. And I always like to offset sometimes my sentiments and my images. It just adds some extra interest to your card. Just another design element on that. And that's the card done. Now for the inside, I'm just gonna mimic that what I did earlier. Have the evening evergreen, getting my colors. We're still learning the colors. And it's nice to have something similar to what you've got on the outside. It's nice when the recipient opens the card and sees it. What I will do now is I'm going to cut another two of those leaves. So I think that'll go well on the envelope and the inside of the card. And just, you can sit and watch me cut this if you like. See our little bitty one. What would you call this? A cute name, I guess. Something cute. If you're not doing anything this weekend and you're in the area of Blind Bite, or if you'd like to do a bit of a trip down, I'm taking part in our inaugural artisan market down at our community center, our local community center, and we're having lots of crafters there and furniture makers and people showcasing their talents. So I think it should be nice and it would be fun to support and buy local. So I'll be there with my cards and some other goodies there. So stop by and say hi. That would be nice. And I think everyone in our community, we have a small community, and I think it would be appreciated. It goes a long way when we come together. And it's going to be a busy weekend, but a fun weekend. Lots of firsts for me because that artisan market's a first for me because it's the inaugural. Plus on Sunday I'm having parent and child class. It's started those on every first Sunday. So looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. We're doing some Mother's Day cards, so can't wait. I think some grandmas are coming with their little grandchildren. But you don't have to bring a child. You can come by yourself. That is no problem. Everyone is welcome. You just want some crafting time. I'd like to show you how I decorate the envelopes and things, so using just some different ideas. What colors are you liking thus far? I haven't shown you a lot of the pinks we've had, the fresh freesia and the polished pink, but I've showed you a bit of the greens and the pale papaya. Doesn't that look pretty? The color is lovely. The card is just meant to be rustic, and I think it's a meal. So I hope you like that. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment any ideas, and if you try the card, you can pop a photo up for me. That'll be lovely for us to have a look at. So thanks for stopping by and watching with me. Please share and like the video, and I'll have it up on YouTube as well, so you can check it out there as well. And don't forget, I had that offer with our Stamparatus. You get 10% off today and tomorrow. That's Friday, so it ends on Friday. Please message me, or you can send me a message on Facebook Messenger. I will respond to any message you send me. So if I haven't responded to that message, it probably means I haven't got your message. So then maybe give me a call. Sometimes things go missing, so please, I don't want you to miss out on this discount. So call me or message me, then I will confirm your order and call you to get your details. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate your time and you're sticking around with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.